This is a CBR Briefing where Caribbean strategy meets global complexity. I'm Joseph Cox. Today we turn to rising tensions in regional integration within the Caribbean. Now, leaders from the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the OECS, are openly questioning the value of staying the course with the CARICOM. At the latest OECS Assembly in St. Vincent, St. Lucia's opposition leader Alan Chastiny posed a blunt question. Would the OECS be better off negotiating bilateral deals with larger CARICOM states like Jamaica and Trinidad instead of remaining bound to a non-functional regional trade model? OECS Chair and Prime Minister of St. Vincent, Ralph Gonsalves, echoed similar concerns. He called for a serious review of OECS participation in the CARICOM single market and economy, citing persistent inequities in trade, manufacturing, and access to foreign exchange. Now, let's be clear. The OECS, like the Bahamas, could opt out of the CSME while maintaining functional cooperation within CARICOM. But there's a bigger picture. We may be witnessing the emergence of a new geopolitical scenario, where the traditional model of Caribbean regionalism gives way to something more fragmented yet flexible. At the center of this shift is a potential Northern Caribbean alliance and a recalibration of relationships across the hemisphere. Now imagine this: Cuba, the Dominican Republic, the Bahamas, and Trinidad and Tobago forming a bloc grounded in proximity, economic scale, logistics, and shared concerns around security and migration. Jamaica and the Dominican Republic are already converging, driven by growing trade and investment. Cuba, though politically distinct, remains geographically integral. The Bahamas serves as a financial and transshipment hub, and Trinidad continues to anchor regional energy markets. Together, these countries could consolidate influence across tourism, energy, logistics, and services, offering a counterweight to the slower-moving CARICOM apparatus. Meanwhile, a southern arc of integration is also taking shape. Barbados is showing signs of closer alignment with the OECS, culturally, diplomatically, and in its advocacy for small states. A Barbados OECS nexus could strengthen regulation, boost diplomacy, and deepen shared systems. Guyana, with oil wealth and landmass, is pivoting towards South America, building ties with Brazil and Suriname and leveraging the Amazon Cooperation Treaty. Belize, always a bridge state, is leaning further into Central America, linking with Guatemala, Honduras, and Mexico through trade and infrastructure projects. This isn't disintegration, it's diversified integration, where bilateral and sub-regional partnerships may supplement or even replace older models like CARICOM and the CSME. Let's break it down. Northern Caribbean with a core focus on logistics, tourism, energy, services. OECS and Barbados, deep integration, shared regulation. Guyana, South America, infrastructure, energy, food, and security. Belize, Central America, trade, land transport, logistics. The implications? Trade policy becomes more flexible but less uniform. Security cooperation shifts to overlapping frameworks. Free movement may become selective, not universal. And yes, bilateralism may become the new normal. We're already seeing countries sign sector-specific MOUs in energy, agriculture, fintech, and education outside CARICOM's formal structures. So the question isn't whether Caribbean integration will survive. It's what form will it take next? The future may not belong to one bloc, but to many pathways. Now, this has been your CBR Briefing. I am Joseph Cox. Stay sharp, stay strategic.